By firing a gun, vandalizing his home, that's not going to help anything. Assaulting him does not help anything. Firing into a house filled with children does not help a damn thing, guys.
Pascal, you are now rocking.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. By the way, if you haven't done it yet, please go hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Be sure to comment down below, and also follow me on Instagram, The Pascal Show, one word. Anyway, let's jump into this thing. This is a conversation that a lot of people have been talking about. I've been seeing online. A lot of people are there's a lot of debates that are going on in regards to this particular story. And it really sparked and caught my attention. I felt like I had to say something about it. A Wauwatosa police officer by the name of Officer Joseph Mensah had a very bad Saturday. Let's just say that. Saturday night, he had a very, very bad day. And a very, very bad night. I can only imagine what he was going through and the fear that was going on in during this time when this event happened. Now the thing is that right now Officer Mensah is right now officially has been suspended for a little bit in regards to 3 fatal shootings. He was involved with 3 fatal shootings in the past 5 years, all right, that he is under investigation for, including one of the main ones that people are really, really up in arms about is the fatal shooting and death of a kid named Alvin Cole. If you don't know anything about this story, Alvin Cole was involved with I guess somebody had brandished a weapon at the mall, and basically they went out on foot. This kid shot and fired at the police. He later was shot at, of course, and later died. But the thing is that one of the things that's very interesting right now is that the police department there does not have body cam. They do not have body cam or any body cam footage. So a lot of the things in regards to Cole's death is kind of just hearsay. There's a lot of speculations. They say that there's things that are being under investigation, but right now it is still they have not found justice for Alvin Cole to date. And Joseph Mensah is involved with one of them. One of 3 fatal shootings in the past 5 years. I have to point that out because it seems like a lot of fatal shootings in just 5 years, in my personal opinion. I don't know what type of crime, like how high the crime is in that particular city, but all I know is that you have one main officer that's involved with 3 fatal shootings in the past 5 years. That says a lot. And the fact that he was suspended says a lot too, but because of being under investigation. But it does not warrant what recently just happened. On Saturday, he was at his home hanging out with his girlfriend and from my understanding, his girlfriend's kids. And all of a sudden, 50 to 60 people came to the house and started to started to vandalize his home. He stepped outside to basically try to calm the group down, the angry mob down, and say, hey, guys, chill out, that kind of thing, you know? Then all of a sudden, they started to assault him, beat him, and all of a sudden, a shot was fired. Apparently, a gunshot was shot at the back door of his home, which of course had kids inside of this home. Now, the thing is that here it is. I understand wanting justice for a multitude of things, not only just for Alvin Cole, but for the other victims that died in the hands of, that had died involved or that were involved in any sort of police shootings, especially, in the presence of Joseph Mensah. But at the same time, 2 wrongs don't make a right. At least from last time I noticed, last time I learned, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So if you're going to go and protest, by all means, protest all you want. But you got to do it in a peaceful manner. You got to demonstrate in a peaceful manner. I get it. You want to TP his home. That's just toilet paper. That could be fixed. You know what I mean? That could be taken care of. Spray painting and all that is a different story. But, you know, being able to assemble and make your presence known and knowing that you are not cool with something, that you want justice for said X, Y, and Z, I get it. I completely get that part. But the other part that doesn't make sense is why would you bring a gun to a protest? We've had this conversation countless times. There is no reason for anyone to be bringing their gun to a peaceful protest if that's what it's supposed to be. Now, I understand that these people were, the people that were a part of this protest were chanting Black Lives Matter as they were assaulting Joseph Mensah, as they were obviously vandalizing his home. They had bullhorns. They were chanting. See, everything's cool up until the point where you start to assault and start firing off shots. That's when you go, wait a second. This is when you start going, Black Lives Matter. The Black Lives Matter movement is supposed to be for the good. Now, I understand that everybody else, because I've seen some footage of this, and there are cell phone footage of people going, who fired that gun? Who fired that gun? You know, like, what the heck is this? Where did this come from? All upset about it, understandably. I'd be too if you're sitting there going, man, the message that we are trying to get out there is now getting chopped up and screwed because somebody wanted to feel like a cowboy for a second. Now, Officer Mensah came out and said, hey, everybody, y'all, you know, chill. Or he was just trying to say, hey, man, I got kids in the house. Y'all chill. Like, you know, can you guys, I understand what's going on, trying to address whatever's going on. Now, obviously, I don't know what the exchange was. We don't have that information. I don't have that information. He could have just been, you know, cursing at them and saying, get the F off his lawn and all that, which is a possibility too. But that still does not warrant for him to get assaulted. Let the city do what it needs to do. Get the investigation going and hopefully bring this man to justice. But by firing a gun, vandalizing his home, that's not going to help anything. Assaulting him does not help anything. Firing into a house filled with children does not help a damn thing, guys. Let the city do what it needs to do. Get the investigation going and hopefully bring this man to justice. But by firing a gun, vandalizing his home, that's not going to help anything. Assaulting him does not help anything. Firing into a house filled with children does not help a damn thing, guys. Like I've said before, I'm all about the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm all about it when it is peaceful. But when it starts going into something worse, when it starts bringing violence and putting people in harm's way, then I got a problem with it, man. If he needs to be brought to justice, then let them bring him into justice the right way. Shooting him also is not going to get the truth out. Hurting him is not going to get the truth out any faster. What's funny is he also said this in a Facebook post. He said he was at home with his girlfriend, of course. The shotgun shell missed hitting him by inches. Then he also said, I'm all for peaceful protests, even against me, but this was anything but peaceful. The irony in all of this is that they chanted Black Lives Matter the entire time, but had zero regard for any black children that live there or me, a black man. Now, I get that. I fully get that part. Now, I understand that there's a lot of people out there that think, you know, doesn't matter what race you are. As soon as you become a cop, you're only one color, and that's blue. And I know that there's a lot of people that feel some type of way in regards to that. And that's fine on what they feel, but that does not give you the right to shoot at a man or shoot at a man's home filled with children, filled with his girlfriend, assaulting him when it's innocent until proven guilty. Before we start to physically harm a man, his girlfriend, and mentally scar children that are in a home, probably scared for their lives, wondering what the heck is going on outside of their home. Maybe we just see what the law will do and let the law bring him into justice. This is not how we do it, y'all. This is just my own personal opinion, but this is not how we do it. We need to rethink things. This is not the right way to do it. Especially, even more importantly, when there's women and children involved that have nothing to do with the situation. You have now just mentally scarred a whole bunch of kids that have nothing to do with it. Innocent children that have nothing to do with this. Comment down below. Let me know what you think, where your stances are in regards to this. You know, do you think that the people that were outside, do you think that they had every right to do that? Do you think that they should have done what they did or not? My personal opinion, there's a time and place for everything. And this for sure was not the place, nor was it the time. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, definitely comment down below. I'd love to hear what you think on this one. Anyway, it's time to get going. I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.